Do subscribe to Gadgets 360 for regular tech updates, news and features. And don't forget to click on the bell icon so that you're the first to know about our new videos. Micromax has been watching while the competition grew in the past 1 year. Its latest Evok series has been aimed to recapture the lower end of the market. And this is our review of the Micromax Evok Power. Design-wise, the Evok Power looks like it borrows from a lot of other phones. The front reminds us of the LE2 and the back looks a lot like other Chinese competitors. However, Micromax has opted for a unique textured plastic band which improves grip. The back cover is removable. It's all plastic with a metal piece stuck in the middle. The phone has a rear-mounted fingerprint scanner which is in line with the camera and the LED flash. The sensor is quick to learn fingerprints and is fairly accurate. The 5-inch HD display is pleasant to look at and has options to tweak the output. Weirdly, you cannot change the screen brightness with adaptive display switched on. This can be annoying when you move between dark and bright places. Micromax offers Android 6.0 Marshmallow with a few customizations of its own. The around screen is an aggregator of sorts. It gives you option to book hotels and cabs and also lets you order food from nearby restaurants. There are quite a lot of pre-installed apps which might not be useful to everyone. And also there are two different ways of accessing the quick toggles, which is really weird. The MediaTek 6737 SoC is a common choice for budget handsets these days, and the Evok Power joins the list. The quad-core processor is clocked at 1.3 GHz. The phone also has 2 GB of RAM and 16 GB of internal storage, which is expandable by up to 2 TB using a microSD card. The phone UI lags occasionally and there are some glitches with touch recognition. Heavier apps and games take a while to load. We played Real Racing 3, Asphalt 8 and Dead Trigger 2, which all worked well, but the in-game load times did get annoying. What the Evok Power does best is battery life. This phone sports a 4000 mAh battery which went on for 14 hours in our video loop test. We were easily able to make it last for over a day with medium use. The Evok Power is a dual SIM device with a separate dedicated microSD card slot. There is also support for 4G and VoLTE. The camera app is basic and reminds us of the app from older versions of Android. There is a gesture mode which lets you take a photo by making a sign, but it doesn't work as expected. The photos from the 8-megapixel camera are grainy and not very sharp. Camera performance also goes for a toss in low light, as it struggles to take any good images. The viewfinder lags and the output is blurry if the subject isn't perfectly still. The 5-megapixel front camera takes selfies that are good enough to go on social media. You get a beautify mode that smoothens faces. The selfie camera also gets HDR, but you need a steady hand to avoid ghosting. The Micromax Evok Power can be considered if battery life ranks high on your wish list. The combination of a frugal processor and a big battery works well for this phone. However, camera performance is mediocre and there is significant bloatware pre-installed. Thanks for watching. We have more videos for you right here. And before you watch them, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe and do follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at Gadgets 360.